Mechanized seeding has been used as a method of forest regeneration since the 1950s. The method is primarily used in pine forest areas with lean soil. Sowing is done in the spring up until the end of June, sometimes even during late fall. So late that the seeds do not start to germinate until the next growing season. Knowing the local conditions is key in order to obtain good results when seeding. High-quality seeds are also required, at least 90% germination rate. In addition, the site needs to be scarified so that the seeds are given a chance to germinate and establish as seedlings. Site prep for sowing is much more sensitive than for regular planting. The mineral soil should never be fully exposed and should be covered with a mix of bleached soil and humus. The Bracke S35.a precision seeder has been used in Sweden since 2005 with great results. The Bracke S35.a is today exclusively used for almost all seeding in Sweden, which represents about 5% of the total annual reforestation area. This results in stands with an average of 6,000 plants per hectare 5 years after sowing. All forest companies in Sweden and Finland use the unit as part of their mechanized seeding. The method has also been established in Russia and the Baltic states. The Bracke S35.a is mounted on a disc trencher or mounder, allowing seeding and scarifying to be done simultaneously. The seed dispensers are then fixed behind the scarifier's discs or mounding wheels. The feeding function on the Bracke S35.a treats every seed individually and disperses them one by one, using an airflow to distribute the seeds to each nozzle. Since the Bracke S35.a releases the seeds in a continuous row, clumps of seeds are avoided. Thus, seed volume goes down and the need for future stand cleaning is kept to a minimum, saving money and time for the customer. Depending on change in site conditions, the driver can adjust the number of seeds used via a display in the driver's cabin. The display also shows how many seeds have been sown at any given point in time. In average Swedish conditions, the Bracke S35.a is set to distribute 5 to 6 seeds per meter. The sowing unit detects the speed of the prime mover and adjusts the sowing process accordingly. In other words, seed distribution will be completely even, independent of the prime mover's speed. The Bracke S35.a has different dispersing wheels for different seed species, allowing it to accommodate a range of seed sizes. What we see here is the result of sowing with the Bracke S35.a 6 years later. In Sweden, 6,000 plants per hectare is an estimated average. This is what a thinned, previously seeded site looks like 25 years later. Sowing and scarification are done at the same time with no cost for planting, seedlings, and seedling distribution logistics. When used correctly on the right sites at the right time of year, the Bracke S35.a precision seeder will be very cost efficient and result in high quality future stands.